I don't know if I can talk with this on. You're listening to Gabby on Phoenix 98 FM. I am wearing a moustache. If you want to have a laugh, you see, I'm getting hairs in my mouth. If you want to have a laugh, why don't you look at me in the chat room, which is on the Phoenix FM website, because my kind comedy duo Si and Al have brought me in a moustache to wear for the interview. I don't think they're going to make me wear it for the whole thing, because I think I'll probably I would have eaten half of the hairs by the time it's finished. So hello Al, and hello Si. How are you?
It's nice to meet you. We're good, yeah, not too bad.
Very good.
It's in our contract that we are always interviewed by Salvador Dali, so
we have to be. It's we've got our manager here.
So that's why I had to wear this moustache?
It makes Si feel more comfortable if he always thinks he's talking to Salvador Dali.
I feel at home, I feel more relaxed.
Oh, okay, okay. And why is it Salvador Dali in particular?
He's just a good interviewer.
Yeah, we find that he's he tends to talk about subject matter that we understand, I think.
Oh, okay.
So.
Do you think I should wear this moustache for every guest I interview then?
I think maybe, or a beard. Perhaps a beard.
A beard instead.
Yeah, a beard at times.
Well, this has started off well.
It's all gone well so far.
It's not taken any surreal turns so far, which I think
is fine.
Yeah, keeping it real. You are called the Electric Head.
We are called the Electric Head, this is true.
And you are a comedy duo, and I do understand that you've been... Is it 6 years you've been together?
Oh. It is, we were trying to work it out. We think maybe it's 5 years ago that we met at Worley Hospital. And we were shooting a movie up there.
Oh, around 5 to 6 years.
Yeah,
sorry, yeah. I was
when
reading.
we met at Worley Hospital, you do have to elaborate.
Sorry, and you've worked together. You've worked together on 6 feature films. That's where I was
That's
getting
right,
the
indeed.
6 bit from. Oh, I see. And these feature films were.
Well, we met. We met making Pat Higgins' Killer.
Yeah.
Shot at Worley. Is it a hospital?
Yeah. It's not a hospital anymore. At the time, they were converting it into luxury apartments.
Oh yes,
but it was sort of deserted wards up there. Yeah, it's pretty much.
If you're listening to this in what was once Worley Hospital,
we were there when it wasn't posh,
when it wasn't very nice, and quite frightening. And
I have been there when it was quite frightening. I can remember my uncle, who you know, Si.
I do know.
And I can remember him taking me for walks around it, and him pointing to certain areas and saying that was where they used to perform open brain surgery.
That's right. That's exactly what we were doing there.
No, you were acting. If you refer to acting as open brain surgery, then yes, quite possibly.
I think they may have performed open brain surgery on you, Si.
It is quite possible that they did, and I probably didn't notice.
You're missing one essential element of that operation, I'm sure. And it's the brain.
Do you mind? Goodness me.
So basically, there's nothing basic about it at all. You've worked together on 6 feature films, and you've also worked with the producer of The Mighty Boosh. Tell me about The Mighty Boosh.
We worked on a pilot with Ali McPhail from Baby Cow, which is called The Cracks Are Showing, which you can watch on YouTube. Okay. There's another we're good at plugging on this. And it's like, but Al really suffered on that shoot, which we actually shot in Brentwood.
What do you mean you really suffered?
Well, there was a lot of. Well, where to begin? I was naked up a mountain at one point with a 10-foot aerial on my head.
Yeah.
Completely naked?
Completely naked.
Is that allowed?
You're making that up, that's not true. You were naked in the back garden.
I was naked in the back garden.
He had to bury himself in the snow.
I wasn't naked on the mountain.
You're joking.
No, I was inside.
And you do this in the name of comedy?
Indeed.
I think that's what it's for.
Yeah.
It might be
It was quite frightening. It wasn't so funny for the neighbours. It was quite frightening for them, I believe, at the time.
We had to shoot a scene where the idea is I climb out of my grave naked and make a speech, and the old lady at the other side of the fence, I can't remember her name now, but she would just watch me give this speech.
Was she meant to be a part of the speech?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she agreed to it. But we had wholeheartedly. She was nothing. She wanted more than to watch her.
This was
Are you
my
being
first.
Serious? So is she in the film as well?
She is. Yeah. She pops up behind the fence.
This was my first, full-on nude scene. So I was a bit nervous about it.
I thought you did it. I thought you performed very well.
What's the name of this?
This lady was just Alice, could you hurry up? I need to get to the garden centre before it finishes.
Yeah, she wasn't obviously not overly impressed. No, sorry.
It made me feel quite inadequate, actually.
So you're getting real people of Brentwood involved in your show.
Indeed. In fact, two ladies closed their shop. I won't mention the name of the shop just in case I get in trouble, but they we actually needed some extras for a scene we were shooting at the train station, Brentwood train station.
Oh, okay.
And they actually closed the shop to come down and appear in the scene. It was a Titanic scene, and one of them agreed to play the violin, and the other one just sat weeping.
Where on
a
earth
bench.
did you find a ship?
No, the platform becomes the Titanic. It's that Monday morning sinking feeling.
So it kind of
the Titanic, the platform
goes
becomes
like that.
a ship and sinks into.
We didn't actually move the platform. We just moved the camera.
Don't give away.
Oh, sorry, no. We moved the entire platform.
No, well, yeah, I can understand that you can't move a train platform at all.
You can.
Now, you've worked with the producer of The Mighty Boosh and, amongst others, Russell Brand and Johnny Depp.
That's right, indeed. That's complete rubbish, isn't it?
No,
I was
it's
so
not.
rude then. No, it's actually true. Yeah, I did tour with Russell. We had quite a few adventures with your uncle.
Yes, I know.
Indeed.
I know that one to be true. But Johnny Depp, this is new.
I did a stint on Pirates of the Caribbean last year, so I got to meet Johnny. And I caught his cold.
Did
we
you
call him Johnny
actually
now.
get
You
to
see, we
meet
call him
him?
Johnny. I sometimes call him Big J
Or John.
or John.
You've seriously met Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
You've met him?
You're looking for dirt now. I'd like to say he's a horrible man.
No, I'm not. I'm not that sort of person
he's
at all.
lovely.
No, I can completely believe. But he actually spoke to you
He spoke to quite
on
a lot
a
of us. He was all
one-to-one
Jack
level.
Sparrowing and
Really?
Well,
Was he all dressed up as a pirate? What were
you
you doing? So, are you in the film?
I was a pirate.
Are you in the film?
Yes,
as a pirate.
I'm a pirate.
He'd like to believe that he's actually a pirate, but he was only acting.
But you
actually
were
as
a pirate. And how on earth did your agent get you this job?
I came through the agency, so I got to be a pirate for 2 weeks.
What on earth did your agent think? Like, oh yeah, I definitely think that our Ronald he looks like a pirate.
Yes,
I mean,
they must have done. They must have.
He's got a pirate look, I think, and you can do the voice. He's got a pirate voice.
I can do
the har.
Sugary barb.
Yeah,
that's the pirate.
That's because you've got an accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Glasgow.
Right, okay. It is a Glaswegian accent.
Yeah,
and when you first came out of Glasgow, could no one understand you?
Well,
when you say when I first came out, I'm not sure.
It sounds like when he first came out as Glaswegian, people. He's like, all right, yeah, like you. And everyone was like, what the hell is he going on about?
Had a big coming out party.
Yeah, that's right. I was there.
With all due respect to any Glaswegians, but a lot of people, I often sort of think myself, I must be very clever because I can understand them.
Well,
I make a point of it.
A lot of my family I still can't understand.
Really?
Check them my grind. Okay, is I'm on the radio? Is this on the radio just now?
Yeah. Is this you on the radio? No, I can understand her.
Yes.
I think the key is not.
Perhaps we should try and do that. I mean, Al's not keen on my Scottish accent, but I think it's pretty good.
Oh, your Scottish accent's diabolical. It's actually it's me being Scottish, doing Scottish, which is kind of confusing.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to attempt mine actually.
You might end up coming out with a word that you shouldn't say.
Yes, this is true. We'd better be careful. Because you did give me a list here that we've got to talk about politics. We've got to be offensive, and we need to talk about our religious views and racism. Well, apparently, this is the list I got from Gabby.
The list
in sort of Scottish accent. So what are your views, Al? What are your views on racism and what are your religious views? No.
If you want to go to a song, now's the time because I can't control what I'm saying.
Can we talk about politics?
Well, you see, the thing is that you clearly just want to finish my radio career whilst I'm wearing a moustache as well.
Indeed.
I mean,
and very fetching it is too.
Thank you so much.
Handsome young man.
Thank you so much. Now we're going to play a song while you two, just compose yourselves and calm down.
Right.
And then
Agnes knew.
We've got overexcited.
And then you are overexcited, and that's good because you need to be very excited if you're going to be a comedian. Staying happy all the time. I do it every time I come onto the radio. You put your radio face on, but it does make you feel better.
We've actually got radio faces. This is my radio face.
Your face keeps changing, though. That looks like you're just about to cry.
Like a doctor.
Now, we will be talking to Al and Si after the break, so stay tuned. Yes, that was Sarah Barbarelli's, I think I said, Gonna Get Over You. And joining me in the studio now, still here, are the Electric Head. I have a feeling they might be here for some time. No, I'm only joking, guys. They have actually, let's just talk about the little things that you've brought along with you.
We've brought in an inflatable elephant head.
They've brought in an inflatable elephant head. Let's talk about this.
This is our manager.
Your manager.
His name is Zosimos.
Zosimos, the manager, is here, and could you describe? He's made of clay.
No, he's made of flesh. He's real, of course. We don't have a clay manager. That's ridiculous, guys.
Suggesting this is not a real.
No, I did make him out of clay many years ago, and he's appeared on stage with us. He appeared. Does he appear in our pilot? No, he doesn't. No.
No, he doesn't appear in that. But
why not?
He's done it well.
And he's sitting in a jar.
He's a man in a jar. He lights up as well. He's got a little light on the bottom.
I wouldn't open the jar. I reckon it would stink in there.
How dare you? I wash him daily. I scrub him down with a miniature
I
brush.
reckon it would really smell bad.
It might pong it. Shall we try?
No, don't, please.
On,
don't. No. Oh, I don't believe it.
I didn't even know that could
Yeah, you could get high on that.
Oh, goodness.
Please.
Watch it.
Sorry.
Shut the jar.
Yes, the man in the jar is done.
So what are you currently working on? What are your current projects? Do tell.
Absolutely nothing.
As far as because we both work in films as well as comedy, so at the moment I'm finishing a feature film called Chinese Burns, which was produced by Julian Lamorro Roberts.
That's right.
And Si appears in that as a rather nasty taxi driver. Well, there is comedy in this film.
It is a horrible character that I play, actually. We won't go into too much detail, but I had to do some.
Nice chap.
Yeah, I had to do some dubbing for Al the other day.
I can see, like, as your face is, slowly and very nicely aging.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
I can see you more and more as being able to play. No, you're reminding me. I tell you what makes me say that. You're reminding me of. Is that film? That film that everyone loves?
I think Johnny Depp.
Is it Leon?
Leon. Somebody once said I look like him. I have had a lot of people compare me to Dr. House.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure who that is, but no, Leon.
Dashing,
although he's about 10 years old.
I can see you, and I can see you as playing the sort of criminal, gangstery roles.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think I've got the kind of. I've got the attitude for it as well.
There's nothing funny about that, so you're going to have to try and maintain.
Size range goes from high comedy to very, very dark.
Have you got a really? Dramatic. Can you do really, really dark and serious?
Yeah, do Jack Nicholson. Yeah. He does a good Jack Nicholson.
Well, is it going to scare me though?
Oh, wait a sec.
You don't need to do the face, it's radio.
And he's on the webcam.
So it could be on the webcam.
There's a
That's very good.
Give me the bat.
There is,
I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't know her name.
I won't do the next line, actually.
I don't know her name, but in the chat room she's called Rhapsody. I don't know. Is that your real name? Is that your real name?
Rhapsody.
Anyone called Rhapsody.
Is she in blue on the? Is she? Sorry.
No, she's wearing green. She's wearing green, and she has blonde hair. She's waving. Oh,
hello.
So yeah, back to the plugging.
Back to the plugging. Yes. What else have we got to plug?
So that's what you're working on, and
so yes, Chinese Burns should be out in the next few months.
We finished filming last year, so it's taken a little while in post production. But we did some dubbing a little while ago.
For post production on a feature film, I'll have you know.
Sorry, the dubbing was bizarre because I just Al said to me, just stand there, and we just want a track of you breathing. So I was just stood there for about half an hour, just going.
It was a busy Sunday that day. Yeah.
Oh no! How long did you have to breathe for?
He breathes all the time.
I do. Yeah, I can't help it. I try not to, but
you're always breathing.
I'm always breathing away. Silly old me. I have to give it up. I can't stop it.
I'm just really.
I'm breathing now. I'm even breathing now.
In terms of the Electric Head, just to cover over that strange thing, how long did you have to breathe for? Is good.
But yeah, and I also had to grunt.
Where can people Where can people find you if they're searching for you?
Usually at home.
A cave of some kinds.
Down the pub.
You don't have a website. If you are on Facebook.
Add the Electric Head on Facebook. You should be able to find us.
I don't think I'm friends with you on the. So is that a page?
You are. You're friends with us. We have a page, but we're also under the name of Rusty Wobbegong.
Oh, my friends with Rusty Wobbegong.
You are friends with Rusty Wobbegong.
And do I just presume it was you?
You just presumed it was a real person, I think, and you just thought, that's a nice name. I'll hook up with this guy.
Yeah. Just to get serious.
But would people find you? Rein him in now. Rein him in.
Come on, just settle down.
If people need to find you on Facebook, if they just search The Electric Head, would you come up?
I assume so, yeah.
What's your picture? Do you know what your current picture is? Because that always helps.
It's us.
It's a picture of us too.
Yeah.
If
you add us on there,
everyone should know who
Alternatively, if you go to
Al's got long hair.
If you go to iTunes, we have a 4 series of podcasts.
Yeah, 4 series, 16 episodes of podcasts. We even got reviewed it in America.
Brilliant!
On there, but
that went well.
That went really well. Yeah, they were like, "Hey, these guys they're kind of weird."
Oh, really?
They have poems.
They have poems.
They don't think it was very funny. I don't think they quite understood.
No, American comedy is slightly different, isn't it?
The comment that kept coming back during the review is, I didn't find this very funny, but I think that's probably down to British humour.
Basically.
They're big fans of Monty Python.
Monty Python.
How polite. The lady in the chat room, her name is Susie.
Hello, Susie.
Hello, Susie.
Hello, Susie. Hello. There you go. And if you want to find Susie, you can log on to the website and you'll meet Susie. Why don't you guys?
If you go to iTunes and type in The Electric Head, you can download our podcast.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
brilliant. Now, all of this information I will be uploading onto my blog at the weekend.
Brilliant.
Because I do a weekly blog. Because we've covered lots and lots of things, and I believe we can also find you on YouTube. And
yes,
again,
you can. Yeah, the cracks. If you put in our biggest hit on there is we did a spoof of
how many hits have you had viewing this?
31,000.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah. So that's really popular. That's on our spoof of Long Way Down. It's called Wrong Way Round. If you type that in, but the Cracks Are Showing, which is our pilot that we did with Ali McPhail, is on there as well. And if there's any Brentwood people listening, there's lots of shots of places in Brentwood you'll recognise on there.
Al, do you live in Brentwood as well? Because I know
I live in Watford.
You live in Romford?
A little bit of a trek to Brentwood.
No, Watford.
Oh, Watford. I was going to say Romford's not Brentwood. Don't you?
I do indeed.
But it's very nice to be in Brentwood.
Yeah, because we recorded all our podcasts in.
I assumed it was Brentwood.
Do you ever use the Brentwood Theatre? Do you ever do anything?
No, but we may be next year. Yeah, I've been speaking to Mark at the Brentwood Theatre online, so we're trying to work something out for possibly later on next year.
It'd be lovely if you did something local.
Yeah,
we did a little bit of filming in there, did we not?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, they let us film something in there.
Oh, brilliant!
So that was really nice of them. Yeah, and we've done some filming at the Hermit as well.
Oh, and at the Hermit,
which was really good. So.
That's lovely. Good. Well, if you do happen to recognise Si or Al out and about, you're more likely to see Si. He's always marching around. Go up to him and ask him for all of his money. Yes. Okay.
Right. Yes. No, don't.
Thank you so much for coming in, guys. And I hope you come in at a later date to tell me, give me some updates. And let me know how it's all going.
We've got so much more to say.
I know. Well, this is what I'm saying. You're going to have to come in again.
Yes, we'd love to. We'd like to.
Okay. Is that all right?
Yeah.
That would be
brilliant.
Great.
We look forward to it here on Phoenix 98 FM.
When it's black, take a little time to hold yourself. Take a little time.